Hear me now. Third term alone. Third term alone. Victory in a sight. Watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone. Third term alone. From the street to the polling booth, we run the road. From 2016 we start the wave. 2020 we lock the brave. Now 2025 history safe. Labor right a lead man, Jamaica rave. School build up, road 6 feet. Water and a pipe, food on the seat. Jobs a flow, youth get the beat. September 3 at the final feet.
Mr. Progress can't stall. JLP with the on the ball. From the ghetto to the mall. And the Holness and
Third term alone. Third term alone. Victory in a sight, watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone. Third term alone. From the street to the polling booth, we run the road. Infrastructure like we said, the train line blaze. Future set, bright new day. Tourism up, the economy raise. Jamaica shine bright in a world them days. Man a work hard, woman a strive. Better life make the whole place thrive. Opposition can't match the drive. On September 3, we alive.
who run the road?
We am alright.
Who win the race?
We am alright.
Super ready.
Load it bright. September 3. Green light. Third term alone. Third term alone. Third term alone. Third term alone. Victory in the sight. Watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone. Third term alone. Third term alone. Third term alone. Street to the polling booth. We run the road. Load the win. Load the green. 2025 the biggest scene. From town to country, everybody seen. Labor right clean. Keep the machine tight. Term alone. Third 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 term alone.
Good evening, Liberates, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Now this evening, my people, I am here to talk to you guys about my MP, Wright. I am officially kicking off my campaigning over the next 2 weeks, my people. So over the next 12 days for my MP. I am actively canvassing for my MP. So persons down there in Westmoreland Central watching. So, and for persons who is watching live and persons who will watch the video after the fact, I will place the channel WhatsApp number in the comment section after the live is posted. So what I want you guys to do is to send me your numbers. If you're in a particular spot that you need a lift to the polling station, send me a number. I will get it to George Wright, and somebody will pick you up to go to the polling station and vote. So we are actively canvassing. Guys, if you're talking to anybody that is undecided, give them my WhatsApp number, or you can message me or call me on the WhatsApp number so I can speak to that person personally, my people. So I am here campaigning for my MP in that order. So let's roll out the evening shoutouts, my people. So good evening to my beautiful wife. Good evening, baby. A. Hutchins, big up yourself. Floyd Semester, big up yourself. Mama Winsome, big up yourself. Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Charmaine, big up yourself. Winsome Radcliffe, big up yourself. Alti, big up yourself. Jacqueline Fraser, big up yourself. Jacqueline Chambers, big up yourself. O'Shea, big up yourself. And Monica Campbell, big up yourself. Elizabeth McCullough, big up yourself. Patricia Dan, big up yourself. John Black, big up yourself. See, there is 64 of us thus far. The live will grow. Please hit the thumbs up button by hitting the 3 that's in the right hand corner of your screen. Hit the thumbs up button or double tap the phone screen. If you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. Now, I would have said this to you guys on several occasions. The reason why I can place my full support behind a candidate like George Wright. You know, when all of the wranglings happened, George Wright could have walked away from the people, my people. He could have walked away. He has enough money and he could have walked away. But he never left the people. He's a people person. And he loved the people of Westmoreland Central. And I admire that about him. You know, he's a softly spoken man. He's caring. He cares for the people, especially the ladies. You know, him as a ladies man. I see a lot of myself in George Wright. And, you know, I can place my support behind him squarely. Now, there are persons who is still undecided down there in Westmoreland Central. My word of advice to you is to look within yourself. You would have voted for Carl Blight. You would have voted for Roger Clark. You would have voted for Dwayne Vaz. That is years of PNP leadership in Westmoreland Central. And I am sure you would have voted for whoever was there before Carl Blight. And we really and truly don't have a champion in them of the people. George Wright came, the party expelled him, the Labour Party expelled him, and when they expelled him, I seen go to Parliament and Mark Golin, run him, move, we don't want you over here, so go. If I did me Mark Golin talk to so, a jailhouse pick me up. You see me? However, Mr. Wright held his composure and he continued to serve the people of Westmoreland Central. One good term deserves another. My people. A vote for George Wright is a vote for Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party to continue in government. We must hold firm onto the 3 Westmoreland seats in Westmoreland, because I would have said to you guys on several occasions, when I do the calculation, since the year 1955, straight up till 1983, the PNP run Westmoreland. I believe that is 28 years. And from 1983 to 89, the Jamaica Labour Party took that seat because the PNP forfeited the election. So we reigned in there for 6 years. The PNP won it again in 1989. And they never lost it until 2020. From 1989 to 2020. I believe that is 28 years. One is 21 years and one is a lie. One is 31 years and one is 28 years. That is 59 years of PNP running Westmoreland. You know, I would have talked to you guys about a street called Sigger Street in Savlamar. Sigger Street is so bad where the street is now eating itself. From one end to the other, it's eating into the middle of the road. The last person to fix Sigurd Street was a lady, and this was before 1955, my people. So that road, Sigurd Street, have not been fixed. It has not been rehabilitated for some 61 years, 62 years probably. I believe George Wright is 62-year-old or 61-year-old or even 60. So before George Wright was born. Eh? If George Wright's so old, by the way, probably in his 50s, late 50s. Who knows? And I am telling you, my people, that we must do all that we can to keep this man in Central Westmoreland. We have also another mission at hand, my people. You know, we have people like the Deputy Mayor, Dan, who really runs Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. It is him that really runs it. A person like Dan, who can call all the shots in Savlamar. The Westmoreland Municipal Corporation is marred with corruption. See? And what we must do now, keep George Wright, keep Danny Lawrence, keep Garfield James. And we must now start the campaign as well. Get rid of Dan and his ilk outside of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. So when we put in some labor right there and we get the mayorship, George Wright can work hand in hand with the mayor and we can fix up the whole town of Savlamar. That is the next mission, my people. See, so Ran Harris say that's 70 years, 1955 to now. So 1955 to now is 70 years. And the PNP would have ruled 59 out of that 70 years. 59. I have DUJON'S and Deputy Mayor Dan and Mark Golden standing on a platform 2 nights ago saying that they are going to sell the people of Landile or land. Phase 6. They're going to sell the people them land at Phase 6. Eh? We have DUJON'S and Mark Golden and Deputy Mayor Dan telling the people that they are going to give them water. Why they never give them water in 19 years? When time them did it. Why they never give them water in the 59 years that they reigned there for? We must keep George Wright, my people. There's no doubt as to where the people should look. And I am actively campaigning now on every medium for my MP to be returned. You know, he's a man that cares for the people and take care of the people. Now, as I've said before, as I've stated before, my people, George Wright does not have unlimited resources. No MP in Jamaica have unlimited resources. So odds are somebody will ask for help and did not get it. And they might be disgruntled now. But think about everybody as a collective now, just because you never get. But think about the people them will get. Some people get help. Be glad for them, be happy for them. You will eventually get help because the country is moving in the right direction. Guys, remember that we are now asking for 70 thumbs up per live. There's 169 of us, so now get me to 70 thumbs up, please. So hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button. Do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. You can also double tap the phone screen to give the live a thumbs up. See? Jacqueline Thomas say they think it's Operation Pride. No. I have some serious investigation going on in down there in Savlamar right now, as it relates to Operation Pride and some lands that are in trust and all kind of something. So serious something is about to kick off down there. You know. But we continue to see just how corrupt these officials that call themselves PNP are. You know. They are a set of vagabonds and hooligans and criminals. George Wright is a businessman, a legitimate businessman. He's not inveigling anything illegal. Millions of own money he spend. I look after people them. I'm going to play a clip from this morning. I'm going to listen to this.
Man as my boss. Good morning or good evening. You know what time of day that in the UK. Now, watch a video my boss and me hear you answer some things. But doing boss get some things and sell them up. You know, I true we are talking. My brother did buy some of the things that my brother a fisherman. You know what I say? Me approach him and to help with a farm work yard. And the man that tried to sell it to me for 300,000. And I tell him no, like, I have the money we don't buy it still. You know, but that's one of the reasons why me not support the Wayne Boss. You know, the Wayne Boss, them boy, they're not helpful to people. You know, when them get power, them abuse the people them, because if you get something like that to help your constituents and you turn around and not sell it back. So you're not telling a lie on him, the boss. Anybody will give the information about the thing them from the minister. Yeah man, I do it with you. I tell them G, and you know yeah man will deal with facts and everything them. We don't really have nothing to show you concrete, but I tell him, I approach him and him say 300,000 to get the card. And I swear this farmer 3 bit in them like my G. So I say, I swear to you. And that's one of the reasons why me stop supporting. Me not vote for him in 2020. And me a come with saying, right now, I leave right now and vote for me G. And enough things we talk in Westmoreland. Believe me G. Enough of things that I hear you talk. Me never know one thing, I go research them. So I say, so big up yourself my G. Westmoreland. I watch you my G. Everybody in my yard watch you. So, you know, continue to do good work and, you know, big up yourself, my father.
No, you imagine, big up in a K. Elaine, big up yourself. Angela Banks, big up yourself. Harriman, big up yourself. You know, see my mother-in-law, Chippy, I know. Dwayne Campbell, big up yourself. Charlene, big up yourself. Who else? Janet, big up yourself. Samuel Morris, big up yourself. Sonia Turner, Mark Stewart, Corinne, big up on yourself, you know. Ron Harry, big up yourself again. Seeing Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Bertie, big up yourself. Seeing Levine Mullins, big up yourself. Now, imagine Dwayne Vaz would have grown up amongst the people of Westmoreland, because he's from Westmoreland. Savlamar to be exact. The people entrusted him to Glenville saying I get no son. So don't tell me if you not hear me, my people. Don't tell me if you not hear me. Okay, so now hear me. So he would have grown up in Savlamar, and I believe he attended the Mannings High School. His father was a bus driver, a staunch comrade, I was told. I was told that his father was such a comrade where if you had said anything about the PNP, he'd want to fight you. Now, when you grew up amongst these people, yes, he was a little bit better off, but he would have probably seen from some of his friends at school just how poverty stricken Savlamar was. I certainly have seen it. Many of us have seen it. And that is what fueled me, my people, wanting to help my people. You know, I have certainly seen absolute poverty in my own family. My mother's side of the family, I've seen absolute poverty in there. And I've grown up and watched them and can't help. Cannot help. Now when I see somebody like DUJON'S grew up amongst the people, see what the people have gone through, and a gentleman approach him for help, so he can go make some money. Big up yourself in a Dennis scope. When I get me to 70 thumbs up now, my people, I want to know spring chief phone and bite out somebody neck chink. I want to bite out somebody earlobe. I want to know. Grew up amongst the people. There's 200 and odd of us now, so let me play back the voice note, so for the people that will just come in, can't hear it. And this is why we have to vote for George Wright, my people. 10 more thumbs up, guys. See? So now listen to this, my people.
Father DUJON, man as my boss, good morning or good evening. You know what time it be now in the UK. Now, I want to video my boss and the area say some things. But DUJON'S get some things and sell them back. You know, a true yard talk. My brother did buy some of the things them because my brother a fisherman. You know, say me approach him and to help with a farmer yard. And the man that tried to sell it to me for 300,000. And I tell him no like me have the money without buy it still. You know, but so that's one of the reasons why me not support DUJON'S. You know, DUJON'S them boy them helpful to people, you know, when them get poor, them abuse the people them, because if you get something like that to help your constituents and you turn around and sell it back. So you're not telling a lie upon him, the boss. Anybody will give the information about the thing them from the minister. Yeah man, I do it with you. I tell him G, and you know yeah man will deal with facts and them everything there. We don't really have nothing to show you concrete, but me I tell him, I approach him and him say 300,000 to get the car. And I swear this farmer 3 penny them like me G. So me I say, I swear to you. And that's one of the reasons why me stop supporting. Me not vote for him in 2020. And me I come ready. See, right now, I live right now and vote for me G. And enough things to talk in Westmoreland. Believe me G. Enough of things that I hear you talk. Me never know one thing, I go research them. So me I say, so, big up yourself me G. Westmoreland. I watch you me G. Everybody in my yard watch you. So, you know, continue to do good work and, you know, big up yourself, my father. Big up.
Now, as an MP, you would have been given a certain amount of farm work cards to give out to your constituency, to get them to enable them to go abroad, make probably 1, 2, 3 million, come back home, then can buy one little vehicle, them can do some work on them house, them can have a little savings. So it would seem to me as though DUJON'S know that is what would happen, so he might try to scrape off a top. And you see people like them there, they're not going to prosper. It is an absolute disgrace how DUJON'S can treat anybody as Savlamar like that. My people. I don't know, I'm not take kind to them, the kind of things there. How dare he? I was told other things, you know, that I won't get into. Because like me tell you, know, I don't really like forgetting of the personal thing. But wherever somebody send me a message like this, I will disguise the voice and I will play them. This is not personal between me and Dwayne Vaz. If he want to take it personal, that's a film business. That's how politics go. See? Any one of them want to take it personal, that's a film business. Me not go on none of them yard go beg them dinner. See? I'm go to Jamaica, me have my money, so me not beg no boy nothing. See? How you are saying that you are lucky, you are being voted in to look after the people, and you treat people in that manner. You know, I was sending another clip. I was sending a clip this morning. Let me look for it and play, me couldn't hear. Wanna listen to this?
So we do the blood clot, we have a burning blood clot. We have a good on. We burn him.
So because the Rihanna play my people, I remember play, me probably can cut you out it later.
And the way about blood clot, liberate me God. Liberate! We burn the way about, we have a suck him.
We not play the part there, we not condone the suck your mother part. See? But it is very unfortunate a young youth like Dwayne Vaz got voted in as a member of parliament. And as a young youth from half of the street where grew up and see no for youth. Them not grow up on the street, my people. You know grow up on the street. Just like myself, me not grow up on the street, but me in the street. See? I am not a fool to the street. I may only about people in the street. See? So likewise, Dwayne Vaz never grew up in the street like myself, yeah, but him know the flick, just like me. You can't treat the people them so Dwayne Vaz, man. That's why people them vote him out. That's why they vote him out in a 2020. Because he never look after people them best interest. I remember in COVID where he went to parliament and he said, the government need to open back a shop and a restaurant, them and this and that, and then the people then still vote him out. Because people was already disgruntled. You know, I was told of a story by several persons. You know, I'm not going to tell you the story there, but after the election, me tell you the story there. Because the thing kind of hot right now. I don't want the thing get out of hand. See? So after the election, me tell you the story there because when me jack the bomb there, it go hot. See? George Wright would have sent multiple people. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good evening, mommy. Sonia, big up yourself. Good evening. Dwayne Cameron, big up yourself. Dujan, have you noticed that one of the way that our PM has changed politics in Jamaica is that majority of our MP live and work in their constituency? Exactly. George Wright, I told you, I say, George Wright, a woman beater. You're a disgrace MP, time come. Alright, we're not going to give that no credence, my boss, so you can go somewhere else with that. You know, we're not going to respond to that. But anyway, when you're from a place, and this is why they voted out Dayton Campbell as well, and the people of Eastern Westmoreland should reject him. Also, Ian Hales, who is from Westmoreland, went to Western Hanover, next door to where he's from, and treat the people them badly there as well. Essentially, we got three losers coming to try to represent the people of Western, Eastern, and Central. Dwayne Vaz failed because he no look after people them. And he take them for granted. He was given some stuff by the Minister Christopher Tufton at the time of Agriculture. Fish nets, igloos, scales, and other little things a fisherman would need. He was giving that to distribute to his people. And that came out of the government pocket. So we would have already paid for that. Those fishermen would have already paid for that through taxes. Our fishermen had already paid for that through taxes. And I was told by a reputable source that DUJON'S was selling the fishermen the net, the igloos, and the scales, and other little stuff that he got to give away to them. Now tell me why anybody will vote for a man like that. Eh? Why should anybody vote for a man like that? You know, remember just say something based on what the brother say a while ago about George Wright. Fitz Jackson. It was alleged that Fitz Jackson was beating his wife. And Fitz Jackson's son went in the midst to try and save his mother from the beating. And Fitz Jackson broke his son's arm. Broke it. Michael Phillips, Peter Phillips' son, former president of the People's National Party. Michael Phillips and his wife, it is alleged they were in a dispute over, I believe, their child. And Michael Phillips would have taken out his gun and beat his wife in her face, inflicting wounds. He's still going to court for that now. Michael Phillips did that. It was alleged as well that Natalie Nita Garvey boxed down her husband. She was also in a domestic dispute. And we can go even further. Jylan Silvera, Mark Golding's best friend and former campaign manager. If Jylan Silvera was on road today, bear in mind George Wright was not charged for any offense. Jylan Silvera turned his gun, his firearm, his live firearm, while his wife was sleeping. Jylan Silvera, Mark Golding's best friend, put his firearm inside of his wife's vagina and fired 3 shots inside of her, killing her dead. Jylan Silvera did that. Now charged with murder. And he almost got away with it. Had it not been a JLP government in power, Jylan Silvera would have been on road today. You hear me I tell you? So the PNP is notorious for domestic violence and criminality. We have Peter Bunting now who's telling the government that they are too hard on criminals. Peter Bunting said that the government is too hard on criminals. Them need to practice a hugging up approach. You know, tell me why we hug up criminal for? Eh? When criminal come for your vehicle and come for your phone and come for your handbag, ladies, when they come for grape you, them a hugging up. Them a take a soft approach to you. When they come for murder you for what you have, them a take a soft approach to it. We cannot allow these people to come back to government, you know. I we must not allow it, my people. You know, hear me, I want to know. Big up in the Edge Jarrett. I was live this morning, you know. I was live this morning, Edge Jarrett. Something had happened and the live cut off, but I started back over. You know, and we did basically 2 live this morning, you know. Now I am here. Bunting Pickney no get arrested allegedly, and him never defend it. That is also true. It is alleged that a security officer working for Peter Bunting molested his child, allegedly. Me add that because I can't afford for them to sue I and I. Because I don't have nothing. Said. But it was alleged that Peter Bunting's son was molested by somebody trusted and he did nothing about it. Now, why would anybody think of allowing these people to come back near you? When they had the power for 19 years, the country got out of control as it relates to criminality. Completely out of control. When Edward Seaga left government in 1989, murders was below 500 per year. By 1992, murders was well on its way to 1,000. Because when time PNP coming up power, they free up everything and free reign, everything, and yet police no fi collect no ticket, and when police give a ticket, police put the money in their pocket. All kind of criminality. Me a blast on highway 2000 already and police stop me and ask me say if me a take a left or me a take a right. And me just make you know say yo right now right me a take me pay my government the money. Me not put no money in no police. If me stop and police deal with me good. Different place me stop and police deal with me good. And I go in my pocket and say officer, see want $2 and buy yourself a juice. Cause me like how you deal with me. But no officer now catch me a broke law and then try to bribe me to pay money. It nah happen. Me go to tax office go pay. These are the type of criminality that the PNP allows in our country. Must not allow them. And I cannot reiterate it enough to my Westmoreland people. Whether you're from Central, Eastern, or Western in Westmoreland. We see one at a time, school can't keep a green jail. You know, when we look at Pitney here, we hear say gunman and gun violence they are town, you know. We never used to see it like that. Or here, we used to hear about the Tivoli and Ream and Jungle and them play. And them the name that we used to hear. Not even Montego Bay so much we never used to hear about crime and violence. When me I grew up as a little youth. We used to hear about town so much so we were afraid to go to Kingston. And the PNP them when them realize that the youth them a scam. Them left them to it. Left them. And the youth then scam. And then war over money and then buy all kind of weapon. And then start to kill and maim and get out of control again. PNP left it, make it fester. Like I want so foot. And today they come, then present their manifesto. And there's nothing concrete in there as to how they will fight crime in our country. Jamaica, me not have to come back to Jamaica, you know. Me not have to come back ever. Me have somewhere else where me can go. As a matter of fact, my passport allow me to live enough place other than England. But you see the love that me have for my country. Me have family right now where then Jamaica passport expire and then just not renew it, then just dash it down. Me can't afford that. My Jamaica passport must always be in date. Because me a Jamaican. That's how me live. Me's a patriot through and through. But I have an option. So you see people them will have to stay down there. And them me a talk about. And them me a talk for. And them me a talk up for. I want conditions to be good. My Westmoreland people them. We have suffered. We were loyal to Michael Manley. We were loyal to Norman Manley before him. You know, we were loyal to PJ Patterson. We were loyal to Portia Simpson Miller. And they were loyal to Peter Phillips as well. until 2020, you know. And I am sure there's persons there who is loyal to all Bucky Swamps. Eh? The big pink heart with 8 titty. Him we attack. Yes. In the day I was small at night for last night at Green Jill. I chick up the people them. That my daughter said, Daddy, I chick up me. See? Big up, you know, Winfred. Avis, big up yourself. Dwayne Campbell, big up yourself. Valentina, big up yourself. Everton McLean, big up yourself. Joseph, big up yourself. See? Let me tell you something. The people them when I know where to go, them not have a choice. Them not have my choice, they not have my option. Them cannot allow, they cannot afford for PNP to come back to government because PNP a poverty government. I mean poverty by any means. When PNP in power, they take all of the spoils for themselves up at the top. Carlos, big up yourself. Cindy, big up yourself. And the rest of everybody else suffer like a dog. You know hear me I tell you? Everall, big up yourself as well. George Wright is doing a good job for the people of Central Westmoreland. I found a clip of Bruce Golding. It is a 36 second clip, but I just want to play a little bit, I couldn't hear it. Since I want to listen to this clip from Bruce Golding. From in his time. So listen to this.
When Mr. Michael Manley committed himself to removing the cess on university fees when he became government and didn't, when he said before he became government that he would never have anything to do with Mark Rich and then signed an agreement with Mark Rich, what was that? Flip or flop? When Mr. Pattison committed himself to phasing out cost sharing and then reneged on that promise, what was that? Flip or which flop? And when Mrs. Simpson Miller said it is the poor people who are going to fund her campaign, and then she accepted traffic guru money, flip or flop?
Okay. So, you know, Bruce Golding said it best. The PNP have been flip-flopping for years, my people. For years, they have been flip-flopping. You know, Victor Chin, big up yourself and my boss, and big up for the super thanks this morning. I never saw it. I don't know if I live you send it or after the fact. But if I in a live you send it, I never did see it. So big up yourself if you send it after the fact or before. You know, big up yourself. Thank you very much. Let me see what Edgeard said. We will not allow them to arrest Jamaica. No, not ever, exactly. All of a sudden everyone is a pollster. See one blogger saying he's not PNP but claiming PNP gonna must be proud because they are going to win. Who said that? I know one name I know one name neighbor. I know neighbor sister. Let me read some of my comment them and my people. Big up DUJON, love your program. You speak the truth about PNP, them wicked. Them pass wicked, my boss. Them wicked did. You know, BAD just a go on so. Wicked. You know, and them willing to murder you. You stay there. Them will kill you. As a PNP stay, them will murder you. Forget power. Wanna stay there. I have a dossier, you know, from some redacted files that Donald Trump them redacted. Where Paul Burke and some others. Where man will take Michael Manley wife name? Where the man the name? They were planning to assassinate Michael Manley and blame for Edward Siaga. You know that wicked set of people them not. Then they plan to kill their own leader, CIA. Have it on redacted file. We have it. See? And then I plan to kill Michael and then blame say Edward Siaga. And then I hope say people there that turn pan labor right. So they did want a bloodbath and a civil war in Jamaica. PNP are wicked. Come like you don't even know what go on, my people. The PNP wanted to start a civil war in Jamaica so they could turn the country into communist. Paul Buchanan and DK Duncan. See? I believe Paul Burke had his own militias. Because Michael Manley did have one whole cave of gun, you know. Where Castro then give him, you know. A cache a gun, you know, just put on guns and ammunition, you know. And Paul Burke did control them. In a dossier when me read, redacted files from many years ago. The PNP wanted to start a civil war in Jamaica just to overthrow the government at the time, which was JLP, and then they would have turned the country into full communist, like Cuba. Right now, hungry than a kilo, no. Cause me would escape by the hook or the crook. If I ever swim, I would escape. Hungry than kill the rest of the dog there. Big up yourself in the lands. Lady J, good evening, mama. Darian say, well, it's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? My people, you talk Buju Banton. It's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? My God. Are we a quote Buju Banton a PNP now. Hey Jared said the 1976 election when I was a child was scary. Dwayne said, Dujan, do you know that there's a strip of beach between Hope Wharf in Wright, in Brayton and Salmon Point that is pristine beachfront, and under the PNP that strip has never mentioned for development, or was never mentioned for development? Me no know. Tell me no. Me no know about it. You have to tell me. Me can go research about it, you know, like you tell me. You know? Let me see if I can find the redacted sitting and read out the phone. I couldn't see a lie me I tell. PNP we name it if it dinner and breakfast here. I think them played paper. Well, let me see if I inner say I think he might inner the phone that I use up as you know, but I will find the phone next morning. Some people that hear me read it before. You know. But make no mistake about it, my people. PNP then cool and then willing to take out their own people. Forget power. Wanna stay there. Wanna see how they intimidate. They might try intimidate Cliff Hughes. And them the kind of behavior the PNP have. And I same kind of behavior them employ down a Westmoreland. Yeah, one down there a bully called Dan. We are going to get rid of him next local government election. We can go and go retire and sit down now. A long time he did it and not do nothing. Just did it so and not do nothing. The people they not nothing for show for my people. So we are going to send him in a retirement. Remember? And finally free up Westmoreland of PNP influence. And it start with returning George Wright, returning Daniel Lawrence, and returning Garfield James. And they say start, my people. I must do that. See? Well, trust me, it's about 3 miles of white sand beach that comes all the way to almost where the Cabarita meets the sea. I gotta do some research about it, my boss. I can't too talk about it because I just don't know, you see me? And I don't want to say anything that I don't know, so when I do a bit of research on it, maybe we can come back at a later date and so me find it sitting here. Me find it sitting, so listen to this. I don't know if you can see it good, but I don't can see it because it's white. So I want to read one little part of it. See? So listen to this. Information gave no date or specifics about the planned assassination. So, this is a CIA agent who infiltrated the PNP back in the day and was going around with them. Big up yourself, Robert. So listen to this. 2, and he redact the person name, and it says, I also believe that the PNP General Secretary D.K. Duncan and former PNP Minister of Finance Hugh Small here involved in the plan to assassinate Manley. And I'm going to post this on TikTok so you can see it. But it is a redacted. I can tell you the case number so you can go look up it yourself. See? So hold on, I'm telling you why case number so you can go up on the US thing and look up it for yourself. It says CIA RDP 86T 00589 R 000100140. That's a case number. And you can go and read it for yourself. So you don't have to say, I lie me I tell. So this I know. Listen to this. Redacted, so they redact your name. He said, I also believe that PNP General Secretary D.K. Duncan and former PNP Minister of Finance Hugh Small here involved in the plan to assassinate Manley and Thompson. Seeing me don't know who Thompson was. Who was Thompson, my people? The elder then can tell me. See? And then he redact one of the name also, and he said comment. So the name that them are redact is the person that is giving them the information. See? And then it says, he redact his name and he says he did not provide any evidence to support this belief. Then he redact something again. And he said Duncan and Manley have publicly been at odds lately. Then he redact something else again. Then he say, hold on. Yeah, he said he did not provide any evidence to support this belief. And then he says to support this belief, then he redact the name. Then he said Duncan and Manley have publicly been at odds lately. Then he redact something else and he said for personal and ideological reasons, sorry. And he says Duncan and Monroe have been known to conspire when it suited their mutual business. However, there have been no previous indication that Small would involve himself in such activities, my people. See? Evidence to support the existence. I say, while he have received no other evidence to support the existence of such an assassination plot, he have been obtaining increasing indications that the WPJ is becoming more aggressive in its activity and more militant and pro-violence in its statements. Now, I'm going to read one next part of this now. I want to listen to this. It says, Manley told a select group of party activists, and this is a redacted file from what Trump then released with Jamaica. After like 40, 50 years, America usually redact some file and you can get them. So then did them people. See, because the white you not really see it, but I'm going to post them online. So listen to this. Manley told a select group of party activists and gunmen in September that he would supply weapons to them when the time was right to try to force the JLP into calling new elections. My people, PNP is a criminal operation. And see how long me I tell you? While political reliance on gangs appear to be on the rise, the gangs themselves may be in the process of raising the stakes. In mid-1984, a new gang emerged. The new group with PNP links was uniformed and the discipline and sophistication of the organization and weaponry more typical of a military unit, and that is where the brigadista started. Me people, when I hear about them brigadista, them. See? Where was I? Organization and weaponry more typical of military units than the usual street gangs. The band operated out of the cave-dotted hills of East Kingston for more than 4 months before a major security operation in July and August forced it to flee to rural areas, Jamaica. Paul Burke, a radical leftist leader long associated with the PNP's young organization, directed the group, and the PNP leftist gunman Larry Robert trained it, and that these activists have coordinated their effort with Communist Party leader Trevor Monroe. Burke, and then he redacts something else, and he says, Burke, whatever he redacted, he said, ordered similar bands operation throughout the island to undermine the confidence in the government's ability to provide security. I would have said PJ Patterson do that whole heap of time in a Tivoli Gardens. See? Go in there and cause mischief and mayhem. See? Where was I? It says it would not be difficult to arm such groups. Burke controlled 55% of the PNP weapons in Kingston. And now it says Burke controlled 55% of the PNP weapons in Kingston, while 45% are in the hands of gangs loyal to Manley. Redacted file from the CIA, my people. I'm going to the case file number already, so you can go look for it on yourself. You don't have to tell me, say a lie, me I tell. There's obviously things in there about the JLP as well. You know, the JLP had to organize itself around these things and try to combat against them. And yes, the JLP did get help from the CIA, because if they never did, we would have gotten wiped out by Manley and the PNP. These are Jamaicans killing Jamaicans, you know. So while enough people see Michael Manley as the savior, Michael Manley was a gunman. On the stay there. But because we know the truth, we can't tell you no. Lady J said we were scared. We don't have to scared today. Jamaica is on the up, and security in Jamaica will become, you know, the norm. Just like when you come to one place like England, any crime you do, it makes sense to just give up yourself, because them are going to catch you. Jamaica is going to be like that one day. You know? So, wouldn't nobody feel like, say, when you hear me answer certain things, I am well researched. I'm going to go through the history, and I can tell you now. See? All of those weapons came from Cuba. Some of it came from Russia. Some of it came from China. Some of it came through Venezuela. They were also peddling drugs, my people, believe it or not. And this is both sides on the divide as well. You know, so we're not going to say a PNP alone. So listen to this, my people, and this is also in the file. Consider that 180 Jamaican students recently returned from studying in Cuba. Training of some of these students undoubtedly included guerrilla warfare and terrorist tactics. Since these students had to be sponsored originally by a reorganized leftist group in order to be accepted for the Cuban training, it seems likely that the students have returned to these groups ready to use whatever training they received in Cuba, Therefore, the leftist group, including the WPJ, have recently trained and indoctrinated manpower at their disposal for an action such as an assassination attempt. So Michael Manley own henchman them did a try to take him out just to take over the party. And he rough my people. He rough. But thank God that we had Edward Siaga in that time. And that saved him. And that saved Jamaica. Because, not even that, because they found out that the CIA was watching. Then could get to kill Michael Manley and then blame it on Siaga, because that then they don't have to do. See? So, because the CIA was in the midst, and that saved Michael Manley too. So even though him and America did their enemy, and that saved him, because they would have kill him and then say Edward Siaga kill him and then start a civil war in our country. Because that would happen. And today we have Mark Gold in a talk about blood and fire this and blood and fire that. Because they try to go back in the Michael Manley era. See? But we not Jamaica not gonna reach back there, so. See? And the world is watching. The world is watching Jamaica, I don't believe it. See? Anyway, my people, I am tired, but listen, I will be home over the next 9 days. So we're going to do a whole heap of live, we're going to do a whole heap of campaigning. I'll be campaigning for George Wright the whole 9 days that I am off. This time was booked to come home, but I not get to come home as I tell you. So, you know, probably a good thing why I not get to come home, because maybe DUJON'S and Dan them and try to kill off me, because them are wicked and you know I may expose them. So you know, so it probably happen for a good and wise purpose, my people. So here what happen now. We are going to campaign over the time. Me need enough to spread the word. When me post the live them, so after we come out for the live and the live is posted on YouTube, I want enough to share them, spread the message, my people. And the PNP should never be given power again. Exactly, Mirella. And Holness is appointed and anointed to lead Jamaica campaign. We will. Exactly. Diplomatic eyes are way I laugh, but yes, there'll be a massive rally in Montego Bay this Sunday. So if you know I go, please do not sit on any car window. Whole heap of people get injured or drop out a vehicle and then look at thing there. So no bother with them thing there. See? Because we don't want to in no hospital September 3rd morning. We need to know if you go vote. See? A vote loss is one too many. See? I just want Samuel Morrissey, I just want you to big up Russia crew and also the Gooden family from White House, especially to Vivian Gooden coming from Sam in Spanish Town. So big up the people them in Russia. Samuel Morris, I said big up Russia people them, Russia crew, Russia massive, big up on yourself. I am also from Russia, you know, Samuel. And big up Vivian up there in White House. See? Vivian Gooden, big up yourself, Vivian Gooden from Sam in Spanish Town. See? And big up all of my people them. Rohan said me sleep under bed in a Spanish Town until me hold the borderline. To the Spanish Town peaceful. You know where the people them from Spanish Town, one of my good friend live at Spanish Town, and she like it peace. They are going, she used to be scared as well. You know, she also witnessed a beheading up there in Spanish Town and she was scared. You know, and since Holness get rid of the criminal them, you know, she alright. I realized that Michael was a damn criminal. Yes, he was. You know. It's because we never have social media then time. If we have social media then and catch him on video do something. Michael Manley only prime minister will openly carry a weapon, you know. Anybody will see Michael Manley back in that time would have see Michael Manley with a gold gun with a white hanger. See? I hit Michael Manley used to shoot the 2 pitney at Spanish Town. Not Spanish Town, St. Elizabeth, sorry. I beg your pardon. I stand corrected. St. Elizabeth. You know. And no justice came from that. Michael Manley would have gone to Montego Bay and chop off a man's foot clean. See? What time on TikTok tomorrow? Wow, what time I gonna post the something? Just look out for it, man. I just gonna post it on there tomorrow. See? I am living in Mobay, coming out of St. Elizabeth Northwestern. So big up St. Elizabeth Northwestern. Big up the entire St. Elizabeth. Big up all 14 parishes in Jamaica. Big up my place, Savlamar. You know, big up every parish. Big up my Hanoverian people, them. Me want to look ugly cousin up the name, Real Deal Radcliffe. Me say, man, ugly. Right now, he's supposed to drop down because whole of Hanover flood out right now. His street then line bank to bank with people want to see my Prime Minister. See? And what Michael Manley do that? Yes, Michael Manley chop off a man foot clean. A Mobay. In front of some little pitney. And Michael Manley shoot 2 little pitney at St. Elizabeth. 2 little boy and kill them. See? Yeah, man. They don't like when we tell their history, I know. Them hurt when we tell their history. They don't like it. The PNP them. Let JLP not have no history like this. You never hear say Siaga kill nobody. You never hear say Buster Mante kill nobody. Hugh Shearer, you never hear say Hugh Shearer kill nobody. You never hear say Donald Saxter kill nobody. You never hear say Bruce Golding kill nobody. You never hear say Andrew Holness kill nobody. No. PNP alone have their wicked history there. You know. PNP had 2 or 3 massacres in Jamaica. See? Them are criminal. But anyway, maybe soon in the morning, my people. Big up on yourself. See? And big up, Charlene says she's also from Northwestern St. Elizabeth. Big up yourself. Dujan, when you are finished here, go on Phoenix King and watch the video with the little boy PNP called DUJON'S because he spoke well of Andrew. He's so intelligent. Mighty God. PNP them are done. So you know, see the leader can't even speak properly. Some. That's all me talk. Some. I can't make out nothing when I say some. Big up on us. Me so man. Shower laborers.